What is up, guys? It's Derek again. Today is February 19, 2020, 10:43, and we're coming at you for another active trade that I'm currently in. So, I actually just pulled a trigger on this trade. I typically don't trade New York session, especially when I have a pretty decent London session. London session, it was okay. I made profit on GJ, but I also lost some money on GCAD. So GJ buys, hit TP, GCAD buys, hit stop loss. So I kind of barely broke even. I made a little bit more, but nothing too crazy. So I was actively looking at the market to see what I could do. And I actually just saw gold right now. And what gold did, the previous candle. So I'm going to explain this to you so you guys can understand. Again, this is just my setup. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys look at it. But I'm going to show you what I did so you guys can understand where I'm at. So first things first. Again, daily time frame, weekly time frame, monthly time frame, everything, every single time frame. All right. What do we see off rip? So right off, we understand that price is at a monthly high. I also understand that price is at a weekly high. Besides that, I also understand that price is at a daily high. So now this is the thing. I get it. Everybody's saying, yeah, but Derek, but it has no bearish momentum. I understand that, but you need to understand that monthly highs and weekly highs, a small wick, like a tiny little wick from here to here, we're talking about 80 pips. Like, I don't think you guys get that. Just from here to here is 80 pips. So I'm catching a small retracement that can be worth X amount of money. And that's the move that I want to do because, again, small retracements off of big time frame wicks could lead to a lot of profit. So I'm currently in this trade entered around 1607.4, 1607.3, and I have three entries: 1607.4, 1607.3, and I think 1607.5 or something like that, but pretty much right at that range. And this is what I see. Really, what gives it away is the fact that it's at a high, number one. Besides being at a high, we have this candle here, which is a shooting star. That shooting star is what literally gives everything away for me personally. And the reason being is because if anybody who knows me knows that I'm very big on price action. And a shooting star confirmation is one of the biggest tools you can get. This shows master rejection. Look how long it's been bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 straight 4-hour candles has been bullish. And this is the first time. Actually, look at all these. Not even. Since February 12th, we're talking about over 8 days ago, we haven't had a massive bearish candle like this. It's been completely bullish on an uptrend. Like, literally look at it. You could see we've not had a bearish candle like this. This one has a large, massive upper wick, almost completely closed towards the lower side. So what did price do? Price is coming back to fill the wick to now push towards the downside. That is exactly what price is doing. I know that might not seem like it to some, but that is exactly what price wants to do. And because of that, I'm already in the trade. I've already entered the trade. Right now, I'm pretty much, I think, break even or maybe like a little bit negative because of spreads. But I'm in the trade. I see sells coming in very, very soon, actually. And I see this trade breaking all the way towards the downside of 1595, 1596, smacking that EMA apart. If I like to do fibs, if measuring for a buy, low to high, that 62% is right at about 1594. And that's exactly what I want. But really what gives this trade away is the shooting star and just understanding momentum. Look at all these candles, guys. Again, just look at them. There hasn't been a bullish candle, a bearish candle like this in weeks, in days. It has not been like that. It's been completely bullish. This is the first time that we've actually seen a clear rejection of this zone. So that tells me that this is a massive zone. And again, off the monthly, it's at a high, and I get it. It's pushing at the high point. But we're at a good area right now. We entered at the highest possible point. I caught sells like a quick scalp earlier today, profited. Now I'm waiting for it to come back to keep going down. And what type of pattern is that if we want to get more in depth? This is a possible start of a double top to break neckline to then continue to push towards the downside. My area of interest, honestly speaking, I want to see price come here. This is really what I want to see. I have shorts on this trade right now. I'm holding this trade. I'm not going to let it go. And this is exactly what I want to see. This is the setup that I want to see happen right now. This is the setup. Stop loss at 1611.50, right at the previous high because I don't believe it's going to come down to it. TP at 1594. This is what I see. This is the move I see. This is the exact move I see coming in right now. And this is what I see, and this is what I want. And then if we just want like a little bit more confirmations, if we just do the trend line that was forming, because price was forming this trend line, price is literally just kicking off of it right now. Broke through, came down, and now it's going to continue. And it's at a high point. That's the number one most entire thing. Trend is your friend is accurate. Yes, the trend is your friend. It works for certain things, but you need to understand above trend is your friend, where you're located in the market is the most important thing when it comes to trading. Where am I in the market? And right now we're at a high point. We're at a daily high, a weekly high, a monthly high, an H4 high. We had massive rejection on the H4 time frame. I'm willing to risk it. You know, I'm not dropping standards. I have a 0.4 on this trade right now, 0.45, so $4.50. If I lose, it's 160. You know, if I win, let's say I make $300 or $250, whatever the case may be, that is still a very good trade outside of a session that I don't normally trade. So I'm excited for this. Hope you guys entered it. Hope you guys like it. All right, guys, I'm out.